All right, hi YouTube, hi everyone. This is TT Podcast, Season 2, Episode 9. We have our special guest, 26. Purpose apparently is also forgot us today, so it's fine with him because it is a different day because our friend 26 is on UK time. But welcome, 26. Welcome to the podcast. Hello. All right. So it might be a lot faster because there's only two of us, but we'll try to make it as entertaining as we can. Let me turn the music back on in the background so there's something playing. But yeah, how was your morning? Like I know you you probably drink a lot. I saw the tail end of your stream.
I I drank a lot. Yeah,
Did you?
it was rough
It was how
this
many
morning.
shots was it?
I don't know. I finished a whole bottle.
I finished a
Of
bottle. Wow.
Yeah, like Cactus Jacks, and then when I got the rum out of the fridge,
Gotcha. All right.
it was rough.
I, yeah, like when you literally stop moving, you disconnected, or like he's done. There's nothing else that's gonna happen. For Juice was just like
What?
Juice was
Bro,
just
I
like
don't
it's
remember.
hilarious. You don't remember
I don't.
everything at the end?
I don't remember. No.
Someone said like, "Do you how much to TK yourself?" And he was like, "You're like whatever, do what so Juice can do what he wants you and whatever." And then his mod gave him 20 subs to TK you. So
Bro,
and he didn't even know he was doing that. He just like tossed a grenade, and he's like, "I didn't know that would catch you," and you died to a grenade.
I I don't remember that.
You don't remember that at all? I was looking
I
for
don't.
your VOD, but thankfully you removed it. Because I was like, it VODs it up, but that's a smart play. A smart
Oh yeah, I
play.
removed that VOD. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's embarrassing as fuck.
Yeah.
There's still a couple of clips up, but
Gotcha. All right. So the way we start the podcast is typically introductions and recaps. So for the audience that doesn't know who you are on Kick. So put your shout out in the little chat window, wherever pointing where it is on your screen. Probably this way. But yeah, give us a little 401 on you and where you stream, where we find you, what you do. Go ahead.
stream on kick.com/26. We're live every day from I say 11 a.m., but I'm always just early. We always start
Gotcha.
early.
Are you planning any to Escape from Tarkov and also the FCS or FC? What is it called?
Yeah,
Is
well,
it?
our main game's Escape from Tarkov. We play EAFC
Yeah,
every now
yeah,
and then.
FC. Mhm. Yeah.
I'm looking at jumping into CS:GO 2 too. I want to give
Nice.
that a go.
Yeah, I've seen all the Tarkov players have been like doing like Valorant, CS:GO, Counter Strike. They're all like branching off to do. I guess because the wipe is like the where state of wipe is right now. I guess everyone's
Yeah,
kind of bored.
yeah. I just think where's the shorter wipe that they've already announced that it's going to be December time wipe, and
Right.
I just don't think anyone's willing to grind for that long to worry about it too much.
Oops.
A lot of the homies that I associate with on Kick that they're playing other stuff now.
That's true. That's true.
Like there's one guy that's just not played Tarkov at all this wipe because he's just not bothered,
Mhm.
and he'll still tell you his main game is Tarkov. So
He's been used to Tarkov. Gotcha.
I think um, was that my issue that the camera disappeared?
Oh no! I keep clicking on the Discord window, so you're fine. I was trying to turn the music on, so you're good. No, not your issue, my issue. Hello. Thanks for being the shadow, Kishi. But yes, but yeah.
I, th-
So
I think I think Arena will bring a lot of people back.
oh yeah,
I think
yeah.
Arena's going to be
Isn't
huge.
Arena Mobile actually out? Because I've been seeing some TikToks of Arena Mobile. Maybe
I
not.
don't know.
I don't
No,
know.
I don't know.
Okay. All right, so that's 26. You find them also on YouTube, TikTok, all the socials, everything spanning 26 TV, I believe, right?
Yeah, everything
Yeah,
else other than Kick is 26
6
TV.
TV. Gotcha.
So I couldn't have 26 because
That's what we're Earth at it. Bro. Yeah. All right, so what is going on for last month? New house still. Well, technically, new old house. I don't know how to describe it. It's like the house is remodeled, but the bones and structure of some areas are still old comparison to what it used to be. So another month in the new house, and then doing things day by day, expenses and stuff. So my air conditioner broke, but it's not that bad because, you know,
Oh
in
no.
comparison to people in the US, UK people don't care about air conditioners. They just deal with the weather.
We just open the window.
Yeah, exactly. The one problem where I am, my room is, I'm out on the main road, so all the cars are going back and forth back there, so I can hear them every single night. But yeah, other than that, new house is going well. We're kind of situated. Things are coming together. Dining room is almost done. We got the chairs reupholstered, so housewarming coming soon, probably. So we'll see. That's mostly it. And then birthday's coming up. I'm gonna do we're also gonna do another stream with 20 in about a week for a Tarkov
Yeah,
dual stream. So we'll see how that
Was
goes.
that next Saturday? Was it?
Next Saturday, yeah. Yeah, next Saturday the 7th, right? No, next Saturday the 7th? Yeah. But yeah, I can wake up early on a Saturday for that.
You're
for
good.
Sure.
You're good. There's
Yeah.
no
Yep.
issue. I'll be most of the day.
Gotcha. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I did have to remove, so I do have an electric car. I moved the charger from my old house, my mom's house, brought it over here, but then it cost 27 grand to wire it. I'm like, I don't know if I can afford that now, but I'm gonna go shop around and see if I can find any electrician to do the work, maybe possibly cheaper, because I got the main part of the charger removed. But it's no big because I don't drive that far to actually use the charger all the time. So I can charge it overnight or a day, and I'm good to go for the next long trip. And then once you're out and about, you can charge at any charging station. You can. So yeah. But yeah, so we just broadcast this on Kick. It's also going to be on YouTube. It's going to be on a Spotify podcast. So it's going to be in many areas where you can find recordings and everything. So just let you know. But yeah, so we're going to go dive into questions. It's going to be me talking a lot. So fill in the blanks. I try to, we'll see how this goes. Because Purpose is not here. But
Yeah, bro. I've never done a podcast, so it's like
it's just kind of a conversation. It's just chat,
Yeah.
to chat and see what's going on. But yeah,
so I can't take my top off and stuff.
you can't. Well, if you had no camera, right?
That's for OnlyFans, right?
Yes, for your OnlyFans, exactly. All right. So I know you talked about this on your stream a couple of times, and I don't think I really talked about it yet. That last Kick controversy. So like, what is your thoughts or stance on it? Because I know everyone's kind of like standoffish of the topic right now, and maybe. And is that even the reason why you explored, going to YouTube for a little bit?
No,
Kind of
no, no.
expand your horizon, or what's your reasoning?
No, the reason for going to YouTube was literally just because I want to start multi-streaming. I wanted to test YouTube for the day and see how it was. And I started on like my standard Tarkov account from level 1. And it was nice that the VOD literally saves as a video as soon as you click end stream.
Exactly.
So I want to turn that into a weekly series where it's like
nice.
casual gaming. I'm playing it 5 hours a day. Where it's just like, because the casual gamer only gets about 5 hours to play anyway, 5 to 10 hours a week.
True. That's true.
So the whole idea, exactly, the whole idea behind it is to show people not how easy Tarkov is, but how easy it is to progress through the game while only playing 5 hours. In that 5 hours, we went to level 9 without doing anything out of the ordinary, just a few simple tasks, It just demonstrates that it can be done, because you hear a lot of people go, I can't get to that level because I only get 5 hours a week to play. Well, I've done the same thing on that video.
Exactly.
And now it's saved, and I'm going to use it as a series, go on there once a week, and then
highlights
progress through that. I can go on there and get highlights. I want to rebrand the video, retitle it.
Oh, nice.
So obviously it's retitled my first stream, but I want to retitle it to match what I was just saying about making it an actual series going forward.
Nice. That's a good plan entirely. So totally coincidence, I guess, and it's occurred around the same.
Yeah. Oh
same
yeah.
time.
So you're talking about the Ice Poseidon thing, right?
Ice Poseidon thing, yes, exactly. So just to recap for everyone's listening, Ice Poseidon, I guess, had a escort, and then I guess there's a lot of context of why, like, maybe she agreed to it at one point, but then was like, didn't know the scope, or maybe just like decided, controversy, or decided like, well, not to, like go forward with it, and like people were watching the CEO of Steak, I guess, was in chat also. And like literally I feel like it was, I guess he got a slap on the wrist, wasn't anything like substantial. And like
I
it
don't
said,
even
it's,
think he got that. I don't
you
even
think
think he
it's a
got a
slap
slap
at
on the
all?
wrist.
Oh
No,
nice. Oh dang.
no.
So
But I think the whole thing is not taken out of proportion. That's the wrong way to say it. But I think it was all staged. That's
I think so.
I mean,
Yeah.
you got a co-founder of Kick in his stream laughing along.
Mm-hmm.
It's all staged. I believe I don't like that form of content. Not at all. I'll never be in that. I mean, I watch gaming creators when I'm not streaming myself. But I definitely think there could be a place for that sort of content. I hate it. I won't watch it. But
Right.
you could make a place on the platform where, similar to gambling and pools and hot tubs, where people understand what they're going into view. So almost like a drama type area
Oh
of the
yeah.
platform. Like
Yeah.
they could do like murder mystery stuff and all this other stuff, IRL stuff that's like controversial and drama. Because you make films about stuff like that as well.
True.
And who's to say this? Like a live stream isn't just about gaming. Isn't just about obviously gambling and pools and hot tubs. You can live stream whatever you want.
That's true.
So why not make it so it's a 21 and over area? You have to put your ID onto Kick and say, I'm old enough to view this stuff, so you know what you're getting into.
Right.
If you don't want to watch it, then don't be there. I just don't like the idea. Like Kick has gone out of their way to make sure that the creator has ultimate control of their content. It'd be wrong for them to turn around now and say you can't do that.
Yeah, I think that'll be
I
just
don't
a
like
step
the
backwards.
content. I'll never watch it. But if you want people to have creative freedom, give them the safe space to do it.
True.
Make sure there's a clear, visible line. You cannot do this.
That's true.
Because another situation, because this is why I believe this was staged. It's in America. You guys over there have the right to have guns. There's every chance she could have been carrying a gun.
Oh yeah.
But this is why I believe it was all staged. Because if it wasn't, that could have gone completely differently.
They could have.
If she's blocking the door, she could have a gun, and it's a completely different story, and that can't be on live stream. So that's why I say there could be that safe space to be able to produce this sort of content, but it has to be heavily scripted, and it has to be clear that no one's actually in danger.
That's true.
I don't like the content again. I'll never watch it. I've got no time for it. But let people be creative. Let people know that if you overstep the line, you're going to be in trouble for it. But also let them know it's safe to just go and create what you want to create. Like I went into the Twitter space they had about the situation, and everyone was just making it about their feelings and stuff. The main character syndrome is fucking unbelievable.
Oh yeah.
Everyone just wants to feel like it's on them. Like it has to be about their feelings. Boo hoo. Bro, that man's creating his content in his way. You don't have to be there and watch it. You know?
That's true.
You don't want that person to have the platform to share this content, but you're making it worse by quote tweeting his clips, quote tweeting his VODs. Like, you're giving that man the platform he wants.
I'm just changing the music. Sorry, don't worry. Your picture disappeared for a second. I think the music was like not fitting the topic matter, so I kind of switched it up. It's like you can't hear it because I can hear it on my end. But yeah, okay. So, but go ahead, continue. But yeah, like we just feeding into it, right? Exactly.
Exactly. You just feed into it. So, if you, I don't understand why people can't just ignore what they don't want to see.
That's true. I think
You
it's
know,
just
I don't want to see the content. I'm not going to go into streams and clip it out of context. You know,
that's very true. I feel like it's one of those things that it's been brought up. We talked about it like many times before on the podcast. It's just like that moderation, because like I think Twitch does it very like, I guess they ban first, and I guess technically, like I guess I don't know, like for the ban or how long it is or They never they're more. I guess feel like it's more immediate action, but not much explanation of why someone was banned for what reason. And then Kick, it seems like it's kind of like, yeah, I have to let this kind of like occur. But then you go into the whole thing like, is any PR bad PR? I don't know if this is necessarily bad PR. It's getting people talking about Kick again as a platform and everything. But in terms of like just streaming, because you stream a lot more often than I do, have you seen your numbers kind of like been steady or downtrends is in, or kind of like what do you
In
what
the
do you
last
think?
week, I've definitely lost viewership.
Okay.
Our usual average is around 45. This week it's been around 35.
Okay.
It's been quieter, but that could be down to a multitude of other things as
That's
well.
true.
Everyone's back at school, college.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they're back from summer break now, so it could be a multitude of other things. But that could be a part of it. A lot of people have stated they won't be streaming on Kick again because of that situation. And along with that, like Kick's in a situation at the moment where everyone on the platform, like 80% of the people on the platform are streamers themselves.
That's true.
And I've said that multiple times in my stream. And I don't like calling people my community because everyone's a streamer themselves. I like being a place where other streamers can come and we can talk about each other's streams. So it's like people go, oh, I wasn't trying to self promote. Don't worry about that. I don't care. We're just having a safe space to talk about each other's streams. Because I've grown rapidly over the last 8 months nearly.
True.
And it's nice to be able to share my experience with people because everyone will tell someone that it doesn't happen overnight. You don't get a multitude of viewers. It did for me. It took about a month and I was in to like the 20 average mark after about a month of streaming on the platform, So, and it's nice to share my experience with people. And it's not as easy as it was on Kick because a lot of people, there's a lot more streamers now. It's a lot more
Yeah.
saturated. You'll see in the
Yes.
Tarkov category now, there's a lot of people that average from 0 to 5 viewers.
Mm-hmm.
When I
That's that
started
too.
on the platform, there was days where I'd go live and I'd be the only person live on Tarkov at that time because of the
That's
time
how
of
I
day.
found you.
Yeah, I'm the only person live at that time.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But I do think that the whole situation has taken a downturn with a lot of people's viewership.
Yeah.
But along with that comes with, like I said, school going back, colleges going
That's
back,
true. There's
everyone
many
back
other
from
factors. It's not just
holidays and stuff.
exactly. Not just could be not the only factor. It could be other
No, exactly.
factors
Exactly.
entirely. So yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't, I went for a stage of really sweating the numbers as well, and it wasn't good for me. So that YouTube stream helped me with that as well.
Oh,
I was
nice.
just having fun,
Yeah, that's
just
getting
getting back to what I'd started streaming for.
Yeah, that's
Literally
why I
just
do it
to
too. Just like to play games and like
entertain
some
people and
entertain people. Some people come in, yeah, and just chat with them. Discuss the game. Like that's usually how it is, and like you get to play with friends sometimes. It's a good time too, for sure.
exactly.
So yeah, but I feel like it's like I feel like it's gonna be. It was big for a little bit, but I think as we progress forward, it's not really gonna be like a blip on many people's
No,
radars. That
like I
people,
said, a lot of people. I mean, people I follow as well on Twitter and stuff. They've turned around and said they're not going to stream on Kick anymore, and that's down to them. It's, each has got their own opinion, their own.
yeah,
Again, it goes down to the main character syndrome. They
that's
want to go
true.
back to Twitch and stream on Twitch. You go back to Twitch. It's down
Yeah.
to you. Like I'm not going to question anyone. Do what you like.
Yeah. Yeah, I've seen people do that too. A lot of my friends that were on Kick for a little bit have went back to Twitch, which I was like, all right, well, I'm not going to go back because I don't want to, give Twitch half my money for everything. And it just seems like Kick is a better option right now anyway. So,
And this is something I've thought about too. I don't really care about the affiliation over there. I never had a great deal of viewership over there. I was thinking about going back to Twitch, not full time, just to co-stream there basically. I was thinking about turning off the subscriber badge, turn that off completely, any sort of monetization because I don't care,
right.
and just using it as a billboard basically.
Oh,
To
yeah,
say
like
if you want to come be
multi-stream.
involved, I'll be on. Yeah, if
There
you want
you
to come
go.
be involved, we're on Kick. That's where everyone else is.
Makes sense. Makes sense. A lot of
But
people do that too. Like it seems
At
you
the same
went to
time,
YouTube and Kick, right? Yeah.
yeah, kick YouTube, Trovo. They've got no issue with you.
Kick and
Um,
TikTok.
yeah,
Like, yeah.
dual streaming everywhere. They don't care.
Nice.
The only one with a problem is Twitch. So
Exactly. All right. So we are 20 minutes in. Let's go to. So we have segments as a Ask Me Anything question. So technically, it's a question that we ask, like I ask you. Okay, there's only two of us here, so there's not many options
oh,
here.
Monkeress.
But yeah, so to you it's appropriate and just kind of like something to get you know each other maybe a little better, something you wanted to ask and never had opportunity to ask. But let me ask you this, because I'm very curious, because I don't think I've ever asked you, why Tarkov? How did you get started in Escape from Tarkov?
Um, Two reasons. One was I like watching Doctor Who, but I watched him play it for years before I started playing it. And Head made me buy it. My mod, Headwood. He made me buy Tarkov. That was literally the only reason.
That's the only
It
reason.
was like it was my first PC game.
Okay.
My first PC game. And back then my PC had run it really well. And it was a worse PC than I've got now. And now my PC struggles.
That's
But
true.
I wasn't streaming it back then as well.
So wait, what was there? There's an anticipus because I think that was your first real PC game. Did someone
Yep.
say, "Hey, you could stream Tarkov"? How long did that take to kind of like go in there?
The thing is, I started streaming on Twitch when I was playing Fortnite through Xbox. Literally, the way I started streaming, I had a camera, but the camera would not point towards a chair or a desk because I didn't have a desk. It was basically me sitting on a box, just with a camera facing like pointing upwards towards my face, and the quality was terrible. That the clips and stuff are still on YouTube, on Twitch, are funny as anything. I'll have to get some.
I have to go look at this later. It's gonna be interesting.
Yeah,
Just
I'll
see.
have to get some.
You have to see some
But
of my
yeah,
old stuff on
and then-
Twitch too. It's so bad.
And then and then like I said, I got my PC, done a few streams of Tarkov, and it was just like, just casually until February when I came over here, and that's when I started taking it more serious.
Okay. That's very interesting. How long ago was this by chance? I'm just curious.
What's that? When I was
Like when you started like Fortnite and then
this was 2019. Yeah,
oh, so
late
not many years ago.
2019.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Wait, is it the height of COVID? Was it the height of COVID? No,
I think it was just before. I think.
just before COVID. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
I think so.
Nice. Well, good to know. I didn't realize. I guess I should have known you were a Fortnite player because you played
I
Fortnite
had more
a couple
hair on
times
my head.
on stream.
I had more hair on my head. I was skinnier.
Let's get here too. All right, I have to definitely take a look at those videos. YouTube.com/20TV or at 20TV, I believe. All right, so goes into our next section. It's a Tarkov question because I know you're a really immersive fan of Tarkov, right? And no game has come out to match the same intensity of an extraction-based shooter. Call of Duty did try with DMZ, but what makes Tarkov such a good game in your opinion?
That I enjoyed DMZ. I really enjoyed it when I first started playing it, but then it was the lack of stash, the lack of progression. Whereas Tarkov's got that real feel of you find what you need and you can keep hold of it for as long as you want because you've got a big enough stash to. You can keep it in your stash. You never lose it until you take it into raid. So you can kill like one of the bosses. He's got a grenade launcher. You kill him. You pick up his grenade launcher. If you manage to extract with it, that feeling of extracting with something that rare is really good. And then you can just keep in your hideout until you're all ready to use it. And then you take it back into raid, and then you've got that fear of losing the item as well. You don't want to lose it. You don't want to lose it. But DMZ never had that. DMZ never had. It always had the feeling of, oh well, I can just re-kit up another gun and take it in. And there was no bag, like you had no stash space, so anything you got out of the game just turned into XP.
Money. XP, yeah, exactly.
And it just felt like a waste of what was happening. And it's just like, this is why I turned away from battle royales, because it was just repetitive. You know, you just go in,
Yeah.
you kill the other 99 players, you win. GG. Whereas Tarkov's like, you haven't got to fight everything. It becomes about survival over just PvP.
True.
Just survive. How do I survive? That's why I really enjoyed it. Obviously, now I'm more experienced at the game. I play a lot faster. I'm a lot more reckless with what I do because I just don't care what I've got in my stash. I'll just use it, you know?
Yeah.
Because I know I can get it back again because I've progressed at the game and I've got better at the game. The game's evolving and it's getting more difficult all the time. Like with more maps, the bosses, the expansions. So it's just, no matter how bad the game is in the current state, like you look at February, March, and April, you had the invisible player bug on Tarkov, and that was painful as anything. That was the worst I've ever seen Tarkov. But I still didn't want to play anything else.
That's true.
Tarkov's got a way of gripping hold of you. It's like I always refer to it as gambling. I had an issue with gambling when I was a bit younger, and I always refer to it the same as gambling. It just gets his claws in you, and you just want to try and survive the raid. You'll get 3 or 4 kills, and you'll be on top of the world, and all of a sudden it just all be wiped out by someone sitting in the bush.
That is true.
You know, and it's that form of ups and downs because you could be the next raid. You could be that person in the bush. It's the ups and downs. It's a roller coaster ride that I really enjoy about Tarkov.
What would be advice to anyone who's just starting out? Because like it feels like there's a very steep learning curve for Tarkov. Like, what would you give someone?
Just enjoy yourself.
That's
I wish I could go back to not knowing how to play the game.
Yeah.
I wish I could go and learn. I wouldn't change anything about the way I learn. I wish I could go back and just learn the game again, learn the basics of the game again, learning the maps, learning the movement, like learning that you're not going to know where you died from because there's no death cam. So you just get shot in the back of the head and it's like, oh, game over. The feeling of now I've got to make sure I'm looking behind me all the time. You're checking behind you all the time, then all of a sudden you get shot from the other direction.
True.
You know, and it's just that learning curve of just having fun with it. You know, a lot of people come into chat, and you've been in there yourself, and you've seen them ask me, "Oh, how'd you do this? How'd you?" Just jump in there and do it.
Exactly.
You just got to accept the fact you're going to die in the game. Get over the fear factor of losing your gear and stuff, and just enjoy the experience of learning such a complex game. The learning experience is what I enjoy the most.
Makes sense.
There's a new extraction shooter coming out soon called Marathon. I'm looking forward to giving that a go as well.
Yeah, same here. Did you hear? I don't know if you heard about it. The Psycho Frontier finally closed their servers.
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah.
That was a lot of people when that game first came out. Everyone was excited about it, and then they changed a few things about it, and the content creators that were playing it kind of were up in arms about it and said, "You're killing the game. You're killing the game." Then they didn't listen, and then now the servers are closed down. And a lot of people, I see it the other day, there was a lot of retweets of the tweet saying that they're closing their servers down, saying we knew it was going to happen because you weren't listening to the community. The community is important. The community is what you're aiming your game towards.
True.
So if you don't listen to them, they'll just go and play something else.
That's true. So I don't think like anything has come to that level that is Tarkov. In recent like DMZ had tried, but it's not. It's still like for me playing it, it's like
It's still an arcade shooter.
Yeah, it's an arcade shooter. It's like progression, like tasks, but then who wants to do these tasks? You know, like and like people just kill people. You don't care. Like the in-game, like, you know, VoIPing. Have you had any interesting VoIPs recently though, with anyone in game?
I tend to have VoIP turned off because I'm obviously in EU servers. There's a lot of French, German, Italian.
Right.
I don't speak any other language other than English, so I just can't understand what they're saying. So you don't know what they're saying, and you don't want that bursting through your stream, you know?
True, very true.
Because that just ruin any clips, because someone mentioned, oh, he said this extremely offensive word, you know?
Yeah.
And you just don't want that.
Yeah, like a interesting, well, it's a while back. We were in Okay, well, that makes sense. Yes. Um, the we were on, I think, a shoreline, but then there's a 2-man and a 3-man. We killed one of them, but then we all got separated. And then there was like a standoff. Like I could hear him. He started talking, and they shot Death Bear on one side, and my friend Guns was with us. So it was very like, I don't know. Sometimes like I don't feel like VoIP could sometimes work in some situations, but not. Depends on who
I
you play,
mean,
I guess. Yeah,
VoIP can definitely to a experienced Tarkov player. VoIP would just give away your location.
that too.
Like I would never engage in VoIP because I'll give away my location. You know,
Makes sense.
if
Makes
someone's
sense.
VoIPing at me, then I'll figure out where they are through using that because a lot of people at the moment on Tarkov are just not moving. They're sitting in corners and stuff. So if they VoIP, they'll give away their location.
Yeah.
You know.
And
So
what do
I
you
had
think
a
of?
I had a
Okay.
comment about flashlights on one of my YouTube clips. They said about flashlights give away your location, and I said, and my reply was, I hope it gives away my location because then they might fight me.
That's true.
Because I'm sick of not seeing people. I just want to find someone to fight.
Yes, I'm sure. Yes, head. Yes, exactly. All right, but yeah, marathon should be an interesting one. I'm curious too to see how that's gonna pan out for an extraction shooter. I just need something to kind of rival Tarkov, because like I feel like competition's good, and the arena coming out is gonna give a new spin and kind of like something new to the current Tarkov players that have been playing for many wipes now, just to see how I guess something different for sure. Oh man, I was talking for so much. Okay, so all right. Your turn for an ask me anything question, 20. So I'll give you a minute to just
Ask you
drink while
anything.
I drink. TOS appropriate
Anything.
though.
Okay. Pineapple on pizza. Yes or no?
It's always a yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I always have pineapple pizza. What do you mean?
Wow.
You
Unsubbed.
know,
Unsubbed. Unfollowed. Banned.
pineapple is good on pizza. What's wrong
Wow.
with pineapple on pizza?
No, nothing.
Oh,
Nothing.
there you go.
You just get a lot of people upset by saying yes.
Yeah.
See, I'm the kind of person. This is why I explain it, right?
Okay.
Everyone's always up and down with it. Everyone's like, yes or no. Me, I'm like, if I'm hungry and motherfucker's sitting there with pineapple and pizza, I go, do you want a slice? I'm gonna take it.
Oh yeah.
You know, I'm not gonna say no. Oh no, it's got pineapple in it. I'm not having that. It's pizza, man. Give me the pizza.
Exactly. Who would? I'm a big fan of barbecue chicken, pineapple, and barbecue sauce on a pizza.
It's very
That's
sweet.
just me. That's very sweet. But yeah. Oh, there you go. Well,
I didn't get all
Actually-
these chins by not eating the pizza.
that's just barbecue. We had some good pizza today. We picked it up from this place. There was like pizza.com, operated as a ghost restaurant within another restaurant. But it was but yeah, it was pretty good pizza. And we're like, oh, this is so great. Like, I guess sometimes takeout pizza once in a while is good in comparison to when you buy it and take it home and put it in the oven. It never tastes the same as if it's from takeout. Or, yeah. So I don't know what the difference is at all. But yeah, all right. But yeah, that answers that question. All right, so I'm gonna bring something up. So we talked about Marathon Man. We talked about the Cycle Frontier. Let me move this over here. Hold on. Let me make sure our Discord window is up again. Oh, pizza ovens and difference. That makes sense. All right, so let me. Ah, crap. Hold on. There's so many windows, and I click kicking out of this window and disappears. 1 second. Let me move this back over here. All right, let me share this window. I'll get your video back in a second. I keep moving things around. It's like, nope.
Shh. God.
All right, let's see. Move this back underneath to the bottom. Okay. Oh, make it a little smaller.
Bonker-esque.
Okay. And there you go. You're back. All right. Can I click this window? No, be disappear again. Hold on. God dang it. Discord video does not like me. Hang on a second. Chat.
Sket's first time. Brand new. brand new streamers.
Discord video never likes to not. I'm gonna pop the window out. Hold on, where'd it go?
Now, what are you playing at?
Oh, we're gonna do. So we're gonna try to design our own extraction-based shooter. If I can get the window to pop up.
Oh my god.
All right, give me a second. Let me hide this again. I was like, I keep moving the window. I didn't have this window set up correctly. Hold on a sec. Let me just leave it there for a minute. Gotta sign in real quick. All right, let me not click on that window. Where'd the window go? All right, let's see, Chrome window. Seriously? Wait, can I pin this? Is that why it keeps disappearing? Pin. Stay on top, there you go. All right, that kind of works. Let me move you over here. Make it a little bit smaller. Okay, you're tiny as small on the screen, but you're still there. All right. So ChatGPT. Have you seen ChatGPT? Know what it's about?
Sort of. I've never used it.
So it's kind of it's kind of an AI.
I'm old school.
AI like chat, so you can like post ideas. So let me see. See what
AI's
is
gonna
for.
take over the world.
Yeah, that's true. What is an idea for an extraction? Okay, so it's pumping a lot of information on me. Let's see. Oh god, there's so much information. All right, let me
Oh my
scroll
god.
back up. All right, so creating an extraction base involving gameplay mechanics, right? A storyline and capturing captivating visuals. So this is their idea called Operation Exodus. Players are part of a specialized extraction team with rescuing hostages from high-risk environments and extracting valuable information or artifacts from heavily guarded enemy bases. I gotta drink some water. Hold on. My voice is starting to go. So this game combines intense shooter action with strategic decision making and teamwork. Can you see it on the screen by chance? Is it big enough?
I can see.
Okay. All right. So, well, how about that concept so far? Hostage rescue, extracting, high risk environments. Does that sound appealing?
Hostage rescue is definitely something that more games could incorporate into an extraction-based game.
Makes sense.
I mean, DMZ had a contract where you could rescue someone and extract.
That's true.
That was it's a very good idea.
All right, so that could be a good game called Operation Exodus, as the ChatGPT.
That's it. Copyright it. Ship it.
Yeah, ship it right now.
Millionaires.
All right, there you go. All right, so gameplay mechanics, dynamic extraction point. I don't know how you feel about that though. Like the points change. Would you rather them to be static, or you have to find them in the game?
The thing is, static extractions like Tarkov, a majority of the extractions are static, and it becomes very campable and very stale after a little while. Like, I mean, there's certain maps on Tarkov that have got 2 extracts. When you're really low level, some of them have even got 1 extract. Like it's an underground bunker that you have to go to, so it's easy to get camped there. It's very easy. There's dynamic ones as well. The way you've got certain extracts that have got smoke to let you know whether you can extract there, but it's still at the same point. So the way DMZ had it is you didn't know where the extractions were going to be until the hazard zone started expanding. That's when you find out where your extractions are. So I like that side of it as well. I like not knowing where the extraction is, because it also adds to where do I position myself? Because you don't know.
Yep.
You don't know where to position yourself until. But dynamic extraction points are definitely something that probably should be included.
Yeah, it should be included for sure. All right, class-based gameplay. You can choose from a variety of specialized roles, unique abilities, and skills crucial to successful extractions, such as sniper, assault, demolition, and tech specialist. Tarkov doesn't do this, though, right? There's
No,
no way.
Tarkov is more. They keep saying they want you to work with teammates and stuff like that, but there's no specified role
Yeah.
for each person because it's still built around you're a sole survivor, which kind of goes against what they say all the time about work together to survive an extract. Because, like I said, there's a med bag in the game that one of the scav boss guards carry. You could have one of your people as a medic that carries all your meds for everyone, but they don't have that because, I mean, you've seen the streams and stuff. I'm solo 90% of the time because I just enjoy streaming the game solo more because it's easier for communication, chat. It's easier to do your own thing in the game as well. So I don't really like the class based. I like having to choose what you take in based on the area you go into. Like if you go into a woodlands area, you're going to want to take a sniper rifle. If you go into a more city built up area, you're going to want to take a SMG. You know?
I know that makes sense.
So you want the close quarters combat more rather than the long distance if you're going into a city center.
So Tarkov kind of got it right. So not stuck in one class, but then more.
It depends what you're going with. Because if you're going with a team-based game like ChatGPT's, ChatGPT's suggesting, then you can give certain people specified roles. If you're going in as a free man all the time, you can give people a scout role, a medic role. You can do that. But if it's a solo based game, then you can't, because you can't be a sole medic for yourself.
That's true.
While you've been sniped at.
That's very true too. So another thing about next one is stealth and infiltration. So initiating the extraction plays at the option to infiltrate the facility stealthily, disabling alarms, avoiding patrols, and gathering intelligence for a smooth extraction. I don't think. I mean, you can be stealthy in Tarkov, but there's no benefit to. For my face is behind this window. No benefit to it.
No, this is one thing I keep saying about Tarkov. It's designed and made so that you should be more stealthy. You'd want to keep quiet.
Yeah.
But the way the AI works is they track you through bushes and buildings. There's no off switch when you run behind a building with a scav, because you'll peek out the other side of the building and they'll instantly still be locked onto you.
That's true.
You know, so the stealth just doesn't really work. That's why it's like I play the Streets of Tarkov map at night time because my PC runs a bit better and the game, and it looks really good, really good visuals. So I use the flashlight, but using a suppressor at the moment gives you a weird bug with the shadow. So I just run loud because it just doesn't pay to try and be stealthy. You know, we're at a point in the wipe sequence now where you want to try and get into more PvP fights, so you want people to know where you are as well. But if you're building a game around a hostage survival extraction shooter, you're going to want to be quiet. You shouldn't need a hostage
to be loud all the
survive.
time. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Hostage.
And I always preach about not having to shoot at everything.
That's
on
true.
Tarkov.
Yes.
Plan your bullets wisely, because if you miss your shot, if you've only got a bolt action rifle and someone's 20 meters away and you miss that shot, you're going to die. They're just going to turn around with their M4 and just blow you away before you've even got a chance to recock your bolt.
That makes sense. So yeah, definitely it wouldn't work in Tarkov, but in a hostage-based extraction, yes. Stealth and being quiet is probably better. Let's see. Hostages are strategically placed throughout the facility. Well, that makes sense. You're never in the same spot, so we don't want to talk about that. Tactical planning. Okay, so
That's
like,
that's the same. Tactical planning goes without saying, right?
yeah,
You on your way into a building, you plan your route out. So you
true.
see your exit points as you go into the building. I do it on Tarkov.
Mm-hmm.
I always check the exit points. There's a certain building on streets, the Check 15 building. There's two entrance doors when I come in. So if I go in one, I'll close the opposite one and then I'll close
All
both.
right,
Then I know that if the doors are open, when I go back towards them, someone's came in.
makes sense.
And I know they're the only two exits from the building. So I know what one's where I can go and where to extract. So I can make sure there's no one there first. And then go and do whatever I'm doing in the building.
Your chat. Make sure you know your exits and know ways in and out. However, any AI behavior. Let's see. So the AI adapts. I don't know. Like, so they adapt to the team and make us challenging. But does Tarkov even with the current AI? Do they
Uh,
adapt or do anything different?
the current AI is it's been the same for a while now. It's not very good. It's not very good. They're either absolute aimbot machines or they're literal robots that will just stand there looking into a corner. They're supposed to get increased difficulty as the raid goes on. There's scav gangs that appear now. That like towards the end of the raid, like as the timer goes on, if you're like the sole survivor left,
Yeah.
you can always tell because you'll start being rushed at by this AI because you're the last person there trying to kill you. But there's not really a change depending on what you're doing. So if you're sitting somewhere on a rock sniping, they won't change positions to not be sniped at. They'll just carry on running around in a circle.
That's true.
You know.
So, like, if they actually beefed up the AI in this game or in Tarkov, would that make it even more challenging? You think?
Oh, of course, of course. Like, but you're talking about a complete reprogram of the AI if they want to do that.
Yeah.
There's certain AIs that do play a little differently. The new boss, he carries a big LMG and he's slow with moving. So there's different ways that they've got the AI programmed. Each certain boss has got a different programming. So they play in different ways. Killer will just charge at you with his RPK and he'll just blast you down. And Rashala, he's like he's what I call a beginner boss. He's on customs and he just runs away when you shoot him. He runs away, he goes sits in a corner just yelling at his scav boss guards and then they rush you.
Oh, okay.
And he's still sitting in a room. When you kill his boss guards, then you got to go into the bathroom usually and find Rashala sitting in the corner crying.
Dang.
He's scared. So they've got different programs for the bosses and stuff, different difficulty levels of the bosses.
Interesting. Okay. But then if they did that to Tarkov, that would be a different game entirely, I would think.
Oh yeah, 100%. They can't do it with every AI because Streets of Tarkov's got up to 60 AI on the map at the one time. You know, it would be such a lot of programming. I don't think they could do that.
All right, so this game is set in the near future, where a rogue parliamentary group has taken control of an advanced research facility.
So Tarkov.
Players as members of an extraction team must infiltrate, rescue hostages, retrieve critical intel, and ultimately neutralize the threat. That's a good storyline. And graphics, urban, industrial, high-tech environment, so different sceneries. And then multiplayer offers cooperative multiplayer, player friends online. It just seems like it's not a PvP though.
No, it does seem like it's just
Yeah, just a regular extraction. All right.
If you look at Call of Duty, they've got a new game mode coming out for zombies, right?
Right.
It's supposed to be replacing DMZ, and it seems similar to that, but with zombies. So it's an extraction shooter. You're working with a group, but there's also other groups on the same map, but there's no PvP involved. You know.
All right. So in terms of shifting that from a hostage base, I'll do one more. This one is called Extraction Rivals, where it's a player versus player extracting objectives while competing against other players, called Extraction Rivals. Value assets from a contested area. Okay. It doesn't seem like it's a big, so like contested area while engaging with firefights and distributed gameplay. So main objective is to get the goal from the location, team-based classes, dynamic zones, limited resources, risk reward system. Okay, riskier extractions yield higher points and more challenges to execute, tactical communication. A permadeath mechanic. A permadeath mechanic.
That's what Tarkov has.
Yeah,
So when you die, you'll lose the gear set that you had, but you're not actually dead
makes sense.
as such because you do go back to your hideout for the next raid. So the permadeath mechanic is something that I'd like to explore with Tarkov as well, to make it more of a survival game rather than an extraction shooter.
Makes sense.
DayZ do it very well. You just die, you lose all your gear. But at the same time with Tarkov, that would make you that you're trying to do quests at the same time, right? So the end goal of Tarkov is to achieve Kappa, which is the secure container. And I can only imagine if there was permanent death on there, where you're trying to use a bolt action sniper rifle for a shootable in heaven, and you died and you lost all your progression, all your gear set. How are you going? You've got to try and find another bolt action rifle before you could start doing that.
Makes sense. That makes sense entirely.
So I think they've got it right with that the in-raid system at the moment, where you die, you just go back to your hideout, and then you get select a new raid to go to.
All right, so let's see. Maps and environments, urban, industrial, wilderness. So good settings for maps. Progression is you can earn experience points to unlock new weapons and cosmetic items. Team deathmatch, capture the flag. Okay, this is like a very multiplayer-based game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I think Arena's going to have. I hope
Yeah.
Arena's going to have stuff like capture the flag, search and destroy,
I think so too.
rather than team deathmatches. Because team deathmatches,
I gotta look.
I don't think a respawn mechanic would really work in a Tarkov type scene. You know, where you just die, you instantly respawn for a team deathmatch. First to 75 kills wins. I think they've got to keep away from that, because as much as Arena's its own game, just set in the Tarkov world, it's still got to abide by the Tarkov rules, right?
Oh, see, this is the one I was talking about. So, like, hold on. It's called Arena Breakout. I saw, like, some TikToks.
Oh yeah, it's not Tarkov. Yeah,
it's not Tarkov
that's
at
completely
all.
different.
So it's a different game, but, yeah, like, it's like an extraction.
Yeah, I've heard of it. I've just never seen anything to do with it.
Yeah, I've heard this too. I've seen anything. Yeah, I feel like this is
I think it's very
very.
trying to be Tarkov.
Yeah, I was trying to do it.
The thing is, a lot of companies have tried the
Yeah.
quote unquote Tarkov killer. No one can do it though.
No one can do it. Yeah, no one can do it for sure. That's very true. And very true indeed. All right. So I have to end soon. My voice is about to like leave my body. But let's see, one more thing, because I know we talked. Let me get rid of this window. Make you a little bit bigger over here. Again. Look at it, you're bigger, you just grew in size. So like Purpose will be here. He has like a segment, but it's not here, so we can't talk about what's occupying this time. But let me turn this around to say, besides when you're doing Tarkov, or not playing Tarkov, or EAFC, what else are you doing? 20.
Right
Just
now,
curious.
I'm just being a dad, basically. I walked out of my job a couple of weeks ago because I just had enough of certain things in the place. The missus, obviously, she's pregnant at the minute. I'm not in a rush. I've got to go back to work. I know that, but she said there's no rush. She knows more about the finances than I do, so. But she said, "Don't rush yourself," and it's given me a chance to put more into streaming as well. I'm I'm editing a longer form video right now that I'm trying to get certain pieces for. It looks weird at the moment because it's
Okay.
nowhere near being done, but it's my first attempt at really editing anything longer form. So it's going to take a little while, but
Makes sense.
yeah, I'm just trying to concentrate on, like I said, we spoke earlier about smaller streamers trying to grow early on. You've got to put in the time. You've got to put in the time. It's no good saying someone coming up to me, oh, I've only got 5 hours to stream a week. How do I grow my stream? You're not going to. You're not going to. The most success I've had through streaming is being a place someone can go to at a certain point in the day.
Yep.
And that's 7 a.m. Eastern time,
Mm-hmm.
11 a.m. midday my time. I'm there every single day throughout the week.
That's a good thing.
So it gives people somewhere to be. Where if you're turning around to me saying, "Oh, I ain't got time to go stream at certain times," my schedule's very erratic, then you're not going to grow. It's as simple as that.
Yep, makes sense.
You know?
I feel like some people do that too. Like it's consistency. Like if you're not, no one knows where to find you, when to find you, who's going to come watch.
Exactly. Consistency is the biggest thing.
Yeah.
Obviously, shorter form content on YouTube, TikTok, wherever you can post it, just post it. But consistency.
Exactly.
Consistency is the one thing. It's no good turning around saying, "Oh, I'm trying to grow, but I haven't got the time." You've got to make that time. If you cannot make the time to grow your stream, why is anyone going to give you the time out of their day to come and watch?
Yeah, that's very true.
You know, and that's something that was very in my head when I first started. I had a bit of time off work when I first started on Kick because my dad had cancer. And I was off helping him, dealing with everything else that I was trying to deal with at the time as well. So I had about 3 months off work, and that's when my stream really grew.
Right.
I noticed over the last 2 months where I was at this new job that my stream just wasn't growing. That the stream was at a point where, not stagnant, we were still doing well, we was creating good content, we was having a good time. But the numbers, the average viewership was constantly the same. Because I didn't have time to put all the effort into getting where I wanted to be. And that's what it comes down to. You've got to make different priorities. And people will sit there and go, yeah, but I can't do that. I can't give that the priority. Then you're not going to grow.
That's true too.
It's that simple. You won't, there's no such thing as just blowing up.
No.
It happens to people who deserve it, who work hard for it, who sacrifice. Like I sacrificed a decent paying job with a decent standing at the place. It was a career. I sacrificed that so I can stream at certain times. Because if I stayed where I was going to stay, I wouldn't have the time that I have.
Right. Makes sense.
You know? So it's just a sacrifice I was willing to make, and not everyone can. Everyone goes, "Oh yeah, but I can't because finances." Well, then don't tell me you're trying to grow your stream.
Exactly.
Because you can't. You can't give it the time it deserves. So people are not going to give you their hard-earned time on watching your stream. You know, it's about give and take. You're giving. You've given them a reason to give you back, sort of thing. You know, you're not just going to go, "I'm going to take all your time," but you're not going to know when I'm live next, because they'll just turn around and go, "Turn up, go find somewhere else to watch."
Exactly, that's very true. I always tune in every single day. You're on one of the monitors. I'm listening to you as I'm working. You're either playing on the computer, this one, because I technically work over there. But, you know, I always listen. And you always have good conversation, 20. It's like you're always talking about something maybe not related to what you're doing, too.
That's another thing I keep saying. No one wants to watch a streamer just play a game and be really sweaty at it. I don't care about high kill games or anything like that. I like watching people that create a conversation. Be the conversation. Like,
Exactly.
I've always said, it's something I've realized about 4 or 5 months ago. The game I'm playing is just a tool I'm using. I'm the content. I'm what people invest in their time and obviously their money in as well when they're subbing, gifting subs.
Sure.
But I'm the reason they're there. It's not the game. If you want to watch someone be sweaty at the game, there's thousands of other people better than me.
There is. There's
You know?
many.
But
Exactly.
I'm just gonna be myself on camera and just have a good time. Like I don't care. Look at last night. We was playing with Juice. Juice was off doing his own thing. I was just sitting AFK in the corner, just talking to chat. I don't care. Granted, I was drunk, but
Like you don't remember any of that. But yeah. Yeah, I think it's the same principle. I feel like tattoos, like literally, I started doing like get on a little bit earlier, and just like chat and watch a video or something, so people can come by and say hi, like how's it going? Because like I feel like some people when you go to a game, literally just drop off because like they're not really there for that game. They're here to see you and talk to you rather than yeah. So it's one of those things too that I do. Sometimes I just find people to play or do an interesting thing. And I am doing a cosplay stream tomorrow morning, so definitely come by if you're awake 20. My winter will be doing costumes still.
I've got my boys' football in the morning, but I'll be on the stream.
Okay, you can just take a look. But it'll be a skin tight suit. You'll be seeing all my oh
my god.
It's gonna be everything. But
TOS.
For skin tight, but no TOS no TOS violations for sure. We're gonna start 9 a.m. Eastern, so it's gonna be probably.
I'll be home by that time. Yeah, 2 p.m.
Yeah, 2 p.m. your time. Yeah.
Yeah,
so
I'll be here.
Okay, but yeah, we're gonna do some Dark Pictures Anthology game, so scary game because it's October. So yeah.
Oh my god.
Where do you gotta go back to do a scary game?
I can't. It goes back to what I was saying about certain content not being for me and stuff like that. And like we was talking about Ice Poseidon and stuff. There's plenty of others that I just wouldn't go and watch. I've got no interest in being in their stream. It's like I've got no interest in scary movies. That doesn't mean they should all be cancelled.
Yeah.
Everything's got its place. Everything's got its viewership. Everything's like Ice Poseidon's got his viewership. But they're there to watch him. Like that doesn't. Just because I don't agree with the content doesn't mean he shouldn't have a platform.
True.
Just put it somewhere where only certain people are going to see it. The people that want to see it. So heavily moderate that section, like with gambling. You've now got the option on Kick. No other platform does this, where you can turn off the gambling and hot tubs and pool selection, so you don't ever see their streams. You can do the same thing with that as well. You just turn off so you don't see that section of the streams. I don't. Just because you don't enjoy something like with scary games, I don't enjoy them, so I don't play them. I don't enjoy scary movies, so I don't play them. You don't like just because you don't enjoy it.
Yeah, that makes sense. You didn't like that game I was playing Under the Waves because it's under the water? I think no one, like, a lot of people just have a fear of under the water.
And that's another thing. Anything that involves drowning is a massive fear of mine. I hate the thought of not being able to get out of the water. So that game that you was playing was like, bro, it was giving me fucking anxiety.
Oh dang. Yeah,
it's just one of the things though. Like,
true. Have you ever considered this? I'm not sure because I know you're foray into PC, as in like not as many years. Have you ever considered like modding the game? Like, did you play it normally, and then like trying like something different? Like, because like okay, I don't know if you remember this game. It's called Sifu, where it's like a martial arts fighting game where you would die, you would grow older. There was a way to mod it so that you would be Neo from the Matrix, and then you were fighting all of these Smiths. Like, would you ever consider looking into the game, like modding something just to like try it out and see, or I don't know?
I've said this before. I'd love to be able to have a modded Tarkov server where we could just go back to before inertia was a thing, before the weight system is the way it was. There's certain things about the old version of Tarkov that I absolutely love. So it'd be nice to just DayZ do it. You can have community servers, and there's people that have literally created Tarkov on DayZ through the modded servers. I'd love to. Tarkov is definitely, obviously it's my main game, and it's the only game I really ever want to play. I get, if I'm playing something else, I think I want to play Tarkov. Let me play Tarkov.
That's true. All right, so we're gonna end it off. It's the last thing is kind of like oh, I forgot to add it to the thing, but it's a thing called what's making you giddy this week. It's kind of like what's making you happy. What have you been doing? You can start off like anything that's been like happy or indulging or something you've been doing this week you'd like to share.
But as you know, I've just been, like I said, I walked out of work a few weeks ago,
Yeah.
and I've just been streaming a lot, and it's just being around you guys in the stream and stuff is fantastic.
Aw.
Just seeing the same people come through every day. The, the growth has slowed down because, like I said, I haven't had the time and attention to put it into it because of work and everything else. So now I've got that time and attention. We should see some more growth, but it's just being around the same people coming in every single day. It's normally the same time every day as well. Like yourself, you'll come in around midday my time, 7 a.m. Eastern.
That's when I wake up.
Yeah, exactly. It's the same time every day, the same message. I mean, Cap Buster Cap off in chat now. He comes in, like, he drops a lurk before I even start the stream. He's already got the stream up. That's fantastic to me. That sort of thing is just, at the moment, that's giving me the fuel that I need to keep going because, like, you guys are there every single day. And everyone's changing my life. Like, I don't mean to boast about it or anything like that, but last night we got 110 subs in one day. 110
yeah, you got
subs.
so plastered too as a result of that
Oh
too.
yeah. But it's like you're literally changing my life.
Yeah.
That changes my life, and like we had 323 subs this month, and that's the most I've ever had, and that's obviously that's something I want to grow on as well.
Oh yeah.
If that carries on in that sort of fashion, I'm not going to have to go back to work.
There you go.
You know, so it's like I want more people like you guys around that are just willing to give me your time. Because the reason I started doing this in the first place was to entertain people. I'm a very introverted person away from stream, but when I'm streaming, I'm outgoing. I shout at everything. I shout at everyone that comes by the stream. You know, I'll have a go at people. Last night I was shouting at people to give people subs. Give that man a sub, so he can use TTS. Man, it's just like that's the sort of thing that you see people getting a lot of hate for. Like today, there's a guy named Sir Gimme that's been is a very troll kind of person, and it took him 4 attempts yesterday to video. He was having a go at someone for only gifting 1 sub when everyone else was gifting 5s and 10s and stuff, and all over Twitter all day today, it's just been quote retweets, calling him a clown, calling him this, calling him undeserving. Bro, it's literally just clickbait. He done it on purpose.
Yeah,
he just come out and said that as well. And I was in his stream when he done it. I was in his stream earlier today, and he done it there. He said, "Oh, if next person that gives me a sub gets banned, gives me 1 sub gets banned," and about 40 people just gifted him 1 sub because it's a big meme in his chat. It's that funny. It's that sort of thing. You know, everyone just goes, "Yeah, here, have a sub." Brand new people in his stream for the day. Yeah, I have a sub.
I feel like
He's
the
got the eyes
enticement
on.
is because like your stream yesterday, it's just the fact that you were like subs and then you take a shot. You did it as really twerk at some point, if you remember, and you're like, "Don't give me subs." Then after you're done, now give
Yeah,
me
exactly.
subs.
Yeah, exactly. You're not allowed.
So,
That's what they changed on here as well, because people were twerking for shots and stuff, twerking for subs and stuff, and then they made it so you're not allowed to twerk for subs because it's classed as sex work. So you can still twerk. They don't give a fuck. You do what you like on your stream. Create your content, but don't do it for money.
Exactly. I think I don't even do this for money either. I feel like I just do it because like I like having a space where I can go to and people can come by.
sure.
Because like I don't see like I wouldn't see you normally if I didn't on streaming or on Kick. If I didn't come to your stream, and you would never see me if I never was like went live. So it's like those connections people you never would have met like in normal life. I put that in quotes.
Yes,
But
I'm the kind of person that tries to stop by everyone's stream as well. So if I see you live and you've been through my stream, I'll stop by on your stream. The likes of Gold, Juice.
yeah.
Who else is live right now? Darth, Bad Barbatus, D-Rec. Everyone comes by my stream and stuff, so it's nice to be able to go by their stream.
To go by and
I
say
can't
hi.
do what everyone has done for me with the gifted subs and stuff.
Oh, of course, no one expects that. Yeah.
Because like I've got 860 followers on Kick now, and we like last night we had 50 viewers for.
Oh, you finally made it to Trip?
Yeah, I got to Trips last night. Yeah, because I was up at 3 o'clock this morning.
Yeah.
Because I weren't very well.
Oh God. Oh,
but yeah,
that's,
it's like
yeah.
it's just nice going in there and saying hi.
Ooh,
It's kind of a weird thing
cheeseburgers.
because that the excitement in people's faces when I go into their chats and say hi, it's like, bro, I'm just a normal person.
Oh, I don't.
It's kind of weird.
Well, like
Certain
for
people,
the person that you're visiting, they know you, so they're excited to see you. So I feel like
exactly.
that's
It's weird to me because going back 7 months ago when you first found my stream, we was sitting at 8 average viewers. We weren't even affiliated then. We didn't even have 75 followers then. You know, over on Twitch, I streamed there for 2.5, 3 years. We only ever hit a maximum of 180 followers.
Oh,
Our average viewership was 3 to 5 viewers, like for
right.
2.5 years. There was occasional streams where we'd get 8 or 10, but over here it just took off so quickly, and it's like people come by. I'm just a normal person. Like,
That's the dark person. No, you're
I've had
20.
I've had people at me on Twitter, thanking me for the follow on Twitter. And it's like, what are you talking about, man?
Hey,
I'm interested in you. You've been around my streams. I'm
Yeah.
interested in you. I want to get to know you as a person as well. And it's like going to their stream and I might subscribe to their channel or give some subs, and they'll turn around and go, oh, wow. It's like, bro, chill. I'm a normal person. You know, I'm just.
Yep.
I'm not famous.
Well, you are the best UK Tarkov streamer in my book.
Stop.
Yeah.
Stop.
No. It's like interesting. Like I think like I was looking for someone to watch Tarkov, so to explain how I kind of stumbled, like going through the category, like late at night. I did one time. Like I did it like mostly at night one point, and then I was like, no one's talking at night. Everyone's just like just like they're in the game, they're just doing whatever, and like no one was talking to chat and doing anything. So then I said, well, let me try it during the day, and I stumbled on your stream and we just had a conversation. This the day you got the enough follows and
Yeah.
got affiliated. So I was like, oh, this is cool.
That
So
was, you followed on the day I got affiliated as well.
yeah,
You were the first person to subscribe.
yeah, exactly. So
it was-
I was
It was like I said, and again, you go around the kick streams and people were wondering why they only get 3 or 4 viewers, 5 viewers, and like you said, no one's talking to their chats or anything like that. That's not a time thing. That's just the quality of streamer. It's horrible to say that because some of these people are viewers of my stream as well, and it's like, but you're not creating the conversation. This is why people are not coming into your streams.
exactly.
You'll see me sometimes. I'll do something stupid. I'll post a clip that is just completely outrageous and like it's not good content, gaming content, but it's just me acting like a fucking clown. It's just letting people know that I'm just a normal person, just trying to have fun. You've seen my streams. I talk to every single person that comes into
Oh
the
yeah,
chat.
every single person.
Even if I'm in a game, I don't care if I'm fighting a 5-man squad. I will stop the game and just talk to the brand new person that's come in and said hello. I don't care about the game. I don't care about the game. The game is not the reason I do it. Like I said, the game is just a tool that I use to create content. I'm the content. I'm there to entertain. People want to see me. I'm the reason people keep coming back. I'm the reason people sub. I'm the reason people give subs. It's not the game.
Nope.
Tarkov doesn't make that happen.
Nope.
Call of Duty doesn't make that happen.
Nope.
That's just a tool.
It is.
And I've realized that recently that I can just go to, it's like we streamed on YouTube. We hit a maximum of 17 viewers that day. That was my first ever time streaming on there. We hit 17 viewers. It's
That's
absolutely
amazing
crazy.
for sure. Yeah. I can't imagine even trying YouTube either. When I first started, I did before I even affiliate, I did Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, all at the same time. And then it's I don't think anyone, it's one of those things if you do it bombard everywhere, you might not get, anyone to come by, but it's always about, exposure, going out there, definitely not the gameplay heads.
Exposure's not easy.
Exposure's not easy.
People, I keep saying, I've had a lot of people say that, oh, Kick are not doing enough for the Tarkov community. It's not Kick's job to create the audience. That's our job. That's the job of the Tarkov content creators to bring the viewership in. That's what Kick want. That's why the people are signing into deals and on the Kick Creator program.
Yeah.
They are the conversation. That's what I'm trying to be as well.
Exactly.
Tarkov's. Listen, it's not the platform's job to bring the audience in, but Tarkov at the moment on Kick is very low in viewership. It's very low in viewership. But again, it's not the job of Kick to bring that in. That's our job. That's another reason for my YouTube stream.
Yep.
I'm going to use that
a
as
very
a
niche
billboard.
game for sure. Yes.
As soon as I went live, I pinned a chat message just saying everyday streams on Kick.
Yep.
You know, anyone that can see it. We got a couple of new followers that day as well.
Yeah. Nice.
But it's like I need to bring the people to me. I need to give them a reason. That's like short form content. YouTube, TikTok. I don't use Facebook. I don't use all these other ones, but YouTube, Twitter, TikTok. My clips all get posted on all three of those.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's brung people in as well. My best clip was the night I was wearing the dress. That brung in the most amount of viewers to my stream.
Nice.
Just from the dress. It's crazy.
Let me ask you this though, because I know your main is Tarkov. Like, what is your opinion? Because I feel like this is like a debate. Anyone can have this debate. Let's say if you became a niche in the one particular game, are you kind of like boxing yourself into hating that game eventually? Or if you do something like a variety where I kind of say I'm variety, but I kind of play what games I want to play. Like, is that better, or is that kind of hurting people that say they want to do variety
trying to grow as a variety streamer is definitely harder than a one game. Eventually, my content, I've spoke about it a lot of times. My content's going to become whatever the hell we decide to do on the day. Like, if I could go live without a category, I would. That's the way I want it to be. Because I'm going to go live one day. When we move, I've got plans for the setup. I've spoke about the plans, more cameras, everything. Mrs. has given me permission to spend a bit of money on it. I'm going to go all out to try and create a better environment where I can just sit down at my desk, turn the PC on, start stream, chat starts rolling in. I'm just going to be sitting there. And then I'm going to say, what are we doing today, chat? What do you want to do?
There you go.
I'm going to have multiple cameras.
Yeah.
I'm going to have a chessboard set up. I'm going to 1v1 chat, IRL chess pieces.
Oh, nice.
Just stuff like that, just stupid things that we can just spend time together. Because again, the game doesn't make the content.
It's the person.
You do.
Exactly.
They're there to watch you. I'm getting 30, 40, 50, 60. We had 108 one day a couple of months ago in stream. 108 people in there just to watch me. Like, why? They're not there to watch me play Tarkov. I'm awful at Tarkov.
No.
I'm awful at Tarkov. I'm just there to entertain people, you know? I'm there to entertain people. The stuff I do in game reflects me as a person because I've just act like a clown, you know? The camera's on, I've got to put on a show.
Exactly. That's very true. But yeah.
It's not going to be sitting there waiting for the game to create the content and then going, oh, it's a bit quiet.
Yeah, exactly.
Because chat just go, I'll go watch someone else then. There's a reason all these people that with the big viewerships have got these big viewerships.
Yeah, makes sense. All right, I'm going to have to end because my voice is about to like collapse on itself because all this talking. But, did I lose my connection? Hold on, it's red. Why is it?
Stream's just gone down.
Oh, so where to go? Let's come back up. It went red for a little bit. Oh, dang, internet trouble's here too. I was looking at it like, why is it red? Am I back? Well, the video's still recording, so everything is captured. You didn't miss much anything, chat. But my voice is about to go, so I might end it here. But what is making me happy, I think, is being in the house. I think it's just like it's getting more accustomed that I know I'm responsible for it, and I got to do the things. No one else is going to do it for me. It's adulting at its finest, chat. So mow the lawn, weed, take out the trash, the recycling, keep the paralyzed. We're going to teach a kid, say, hey, you have a dish, put it in the dishwasher. Don't put it in the sink. So, so imagine, and then like lights, they're like, oh, we have power, but you know what it is with that power? We have to pay for that power. You can't just leave lights on. It's like I just become like a dad of a, well, not necessarily official dad, but you know, that person that you're like, Ty is like, but yeah, turn off the light. But yeah, exactly. It's literally, it's been interesting. Let's say the last couple of weeks. I'm trying to like progress, and then like it's very funny. Like I've become that person where like the kids are coming home from school, right? And I'm like, well, I'm hungry. I'm gonna make a pizza, so I time it to tell me sometimes, no, you're not stuck, head. You're not stuck. But you like like create like a make a pizza or something, so they have something to eat. Once they get back from school, because I always got hungry when I got back from school. So, have something, ready at home. Because I'm always here. I'm never not here
Yeah.
because I work from home.
Yeah,
So,
exactly.
it's been interesting. Just try to adjust to that. So I'm not necessarily a dad. I'm not saying that at all. I'm saying like, they come over, it's like, Ty, what's for dinner? I'm like, what do you mean, what's for dinner? Like, you're a functioning teenager. You can figure something out on your own. So, it's been like that. It's been like that like recently, trying to like balancing, but it's fun. I don't think it is like, you know, nothing that would hold me back at all. But yeah, all right. So that's making me happy as my voice is starting to go even more. But all right. But closing remarks, 20. Where can people find you?
Daily at kick.com/26. I also post shorts on YouTube and TikTok, both under 26 TV.
There you go. If you guys are not following, I assume all of you are, because you would not know the man that is 26, but check him out over on Kick here. So click on that link, click on that heart, you know what to do. But yeah. Alright, so I'm going to end it there. Voice is done, but I appreciate you, as always. And
Thank you for having me, man.
yep, and we're going to stop the recording here.